Hi everyone, my name is Lauren. I work on the phone side as a counselor. Today I wanted to share how yoga can support our work as crisis counselors, especially since we spend very long hours, at our desks and often carry the weight of very intense conversations. So yoga, despite myths, is not about flexibility whatsoever. It's not about doing a handstand. It's not about who can do the coolest pose. It is honestly about coming back into our bodies, reconnecting with ourselves, regulating our nervous system, and a tool for stress relief. And just a few minutes of mindful movement every day or a few times a week can really help us to reset between tough calls or just release tension at the end of a shift. So if nothing more, it just feels really darn good. Some of the benefits of yoga, there are many benefits. Especially for those of us that are working in a helping profession. But the main ones are stress reduction, better posture, reduced tension, emotional regulation, and accessibility. By focusing on our breath and gentle movement grounding into the body, we shift out of fight or flight, or we shift out of a dissociated state and into a calmer, more regulated ventral state. Sitting at a desk, as you don't need me to tell you, it causes something we call desk neck, tight shoulders. It can cause lower back pain or strain, and just a lot of tension and tightness throughout our spine and our back body. And yoga really helps to counteract that. Even short practices, 10 minutes long, can bring us back into the present moment, and it can create that space and between those difficult calls that we often need to reset and to recenter. You don't need to have Lululemon leggings to do yoga. You don't need a yoga mat. You don't need to go to a yoga studio or even pay a teacher for a class. Anybody and everybody can do yoga, even sitting down. A few minutes, at your desk or away from your desk, even on your bed. I love doing yoga in bed. It will make a really big difference. Let's try a few simple movements, nothing crazy, that you can do right at the comfort of your own home, in your seat or standing nearby. You can pick one or a few of these poses to do before, during, and after your shift as a mini routine or self-care. So the first move is super simple, and you've probably been doing it without even knowing that it was a yoga move, but we're just gonna take some neck rolls. So dropping your ear over to your shoulder and just circling the head. Do this as slow as you need to. Please do not rush here because it will cause more harm than good. And after you do about a few, I'm gonna do two. One side, go to the next side, getting out any kinks or cracks. And let this be intuitive. It should feel really good. The next that we can do right from our desk, so I want you to be very mindful of your posture here. We don't want to be slouching. So sitting up nice and straight, maybe take a few shoulder rolls. So raising the shoulders up to the ears, back and down. Getting comfy and cozy in your seat. So inhale, you're going to draw the chest forward, look up, arch your back. And exhale, drawing that navel back towards the spine, rounding the shoulders, and looking towards your belly button. I'll do a few from this side. So inhale and exhale. And just, again, play with this. Maybe take some rolls in one direction and then taking it in the other direction. So yoga doesn't have to look a certain way. It should be fun. It should be playful. The next one will be a child's pose. So if you do not have a yoga mat, you can use your bed, super comfy, maybe put a pillow under your head. And we're gonna take an extended child's pose. So separating the knees, or if it's more comfortable for you, you can keep them together. And either rounding forward like this, or allowing your chest to fall in between your knees and dropping the forehead onto your bed or onto a pillow if that feels better for you. And maybe walking it over to one side and crawling it over to the other, allowing the palms to stack on top of one another. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Reach for your toes. You don't have to go all the way down. That's not the point of the pose. Just reach for your toes, and I'll show a few variations. So reaching for the feet, maybe grabbing for opposite elbows and swaying back and forth if that feels good. I love shaking my head yes and no. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really encourage you to try one or more of these stretches the next time that you notice a bit of discomfort in your body, wherever. Let me know how it goes for you. Bye, everyone.